Alright guys, this is the new member to the herd. Um, guess I'm gonna do a short video of it. We just picked it up tonight. I'll give you a brief history of it and tell you about it and go from there. Um, this tractor, it's gonna be known as Bill's 4010. This tractor was owned by a neighbor of ours. One of the longest lasting tractors he had. Bill passed away. It was basically right after the start of COVID, and so anyway, somebody's farming his farm, and they decided that they would let this tractor go. Right after he passed away, I guess. Um, I sort of inquired about the tractor, and I kind of let him know that if it would ever come for sale, that this is a tractor that I'd like to have in my collection and put in the herd. So, here it is. This is Bill Cameron's 4010. Um, it's been a number of years since it's been used. It has 9,382 hours. And if you look at this tag, in 8 of 22 of '08, it had 9,247 hours. So she's had a fairly easy life the last few years, but it's it's now at its new forever home. So anyway, long story short, uh, Bill was he was a good guy. Grain farm, dairy farm, and well, this was probably not his big tractor at the time, but it was definitely one of the workhorses. So we just live, as the crow flies, about a mile and a half away from their farm. And so when my dad was a boy, he actually worked for Bill, and Dad spent a lot of time setting on this tractor, and it was not as pretty as it is now, but he ground feed with it and such other things. So I don't know if it's sentimental to him, but I I have this thing that I mean, any neighbor, older neighbor, if any of them pass away, or I know them, or we're friends with them, I've got this thing that I'd like to own one of their tractors to, carry a piece of them and be able to continue their story. So, so I was able to buy this tractor. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna try to use it this year. It's got some issues. The PTO's got some issues. Actually, the PTO engagement bearing went out, and it ate the fingers off the PTO. Which I remember the last time that I had talked to Bill and we walked around this tractor. I remember that he had said the PTO didn't work. Um, it's got some weights on it. It's got some starter weights up front. They're supposed to be finding the 3 point. I think I know where it is. Um, One big thing about Bill is Bill added lights. He loved lights. So he's got these custom lights rigged up on here, which, you know what? It's Bill's 4010, so it's gonna stay. Another thing that Bill liked to do is that right there. It is a 4010. I know that for a fact, but that's one way Bill upgraded. You just put the decals over, or make it the next model up through decals. So we're gonna leave that. I know it's not correct, but I'm gonna leave that in memory of him. I also want to get a little sign and put either here or here, in memory of Bill Cameron. Um, so this will be known as Bill's 4010 if I refer to a 4010 in any more videos. I've got my 4010, Bill's 4010, and if I decide to save the one we were talking about parts in the last video, this one over here, um, that's going to be referred to as 4010 number 2. So this is a diesel 4010. The last I knew, the engine is fairly fresh on it. I'm almost wondering that's what the sticker's from. Um, it does have a solid pedestal front end. It's got the beautiful 151 Firestone, 16.9 Firestones on the rear. Favorite tire out there. And it's got a set of mismatch 750 16s on the front, which I'm probably going to try to find a match for this one here. It's an Egg Grip. I believe they're still in business. That way I've got the same tire up front. Bill is also very known for this stuff. I actually specified when I got the tractor that I wanted that left on there because that's just how we remembered Bill. So anyway, I mean, it's probably more to do than what it is, but I mean, I wasn't very close with Bill. Dad was probably very close with him at one point in time. He was a very highly respected man in our community. So basically, if you had an impression with Bill pretty much, he's stuck in your mind forever. So he had a cleft palate, so he had a unique voice to him, and he would tell jokes like a son of a gun. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys for this week's video the new 4010. So I'm excited to run it. She actually runs pretty good. I'll see if I can waddle up here and give it a start. So, but she runs. I mean, steering wheel's a little rough, but turns nice. Everything seems to function that I played with so far. Got a weird intake noise that I'm trying to ask my buddy Taylor and Rusty, trying to figure out if they think it's weird or if I'm just like freaking out about it. But she's got some patches in the fenders, but you know what? It's one of them tractors. It is what it is, and we wanna. It's gonna stay. I'm probably gonna buff it up, clean it up real nice. It's gonna go to the Worcester show this year, and I'm gonna write up an article about it. And if anybody wants to pick on it for anything, they can go ahead, but it's got the all-important added oil pressure, which I wish he put it over here because that's where my 4010's at, but it'll work. I don't know, does the fuel gauge work? Fuel gauge must not work. This button here, I think, was ether assist. I'm not quite positive. Something to do with that. I don't know. Bill's not around anymore, so I can't ask him. Right there's the ether assist. Never going to use it, guys, but we're going to leave it on there. I have no idea what this bracket was. Maybe at one point it held the water heater, but it had a loader on it at one time. I did get the loader brackets with it. Not a very big deal. So that's it. There's 8 minutes of your time. We got the front end of the D14 narrowed up. That's gonna be so much nicer. Got the one back wheel narrowed up, but I need to change the wheel on the rim on the other side, which I got a rim with it, and it's got calcium in it, so I need to get it drained out before we do the other side. So, and then the 4020 relocated to over here, and that's about it. So, alrighty guys, you made her this far. Thanks for watching, and if you're new, be sure to like and subscribe. Get your John Deere, Alice Chalmers, and International content. Pretty much it. So, everybody have a good day.